guys, in this video I will explain basics of report. Okay, in ABAP reports are classified into three types: classical reports, interactive reports, and finally is ALV report. If we want to write any report, we should know about the basics. Basics in the sense, first one is selection screen. Okay, selection screen and internal table and work area, and final one is select queries. Coming to selection screen, selection screen in the sense, here we will provide our input values. Okay, by using a two ways we can design our selection screen. First one is parameters, second one is select options. Inside the parameter we will use type statement. Okay, inside select options we will use for statement. Coming to parameters, if you execute without giving any value to the parameter, it doesn't fetch any value from the database. Okay, then select options, if you execute without giving any value to the select options, it will fetch all the data from the table. Okay, that is the main difference from select options and parameters. And then final second one is internal table and work area. So these having some operations we'll discuss in future videos. For third one is select queries. Here different type of select queries are there. We will explain each and every query with examples. Okay, now we will create simple selection screen, and we will to create a selection screen or to create any report. Inside the report only we are using that selection screen. So to creating a report, we will go to SC38 transaction. Click on SC. I will click on SC38. This is ABAP editor. Simply I will create one report for selection. Cell screen. Okay, cell screen in the sense selection screen. I will click on create. Here I will provide short description. Creating report for selection screen. Okay, here I will select type is executable program. Then I will click on leave it remaining things, application authorization group, leave it thing. So I will save in local object only. So here first one is parameters. Parameters P. Suppose if I want to, first of all, before creating this, let me open one standard table. Okay, bseg, this is one standard table. Okay, I want to make one parameter with Booker's field. Okay, parameters P, Booker's, type, and bseg. If we want to represent our field, our parameter field, we should write table name hyphen bseg. This is the way write parameters. To write a parameters, then I will write one select option. Yes, Bookers. Here I will use for statement. The same thing. bseg Focus. Okay. If we use any table inside our report, okay, if you use any table inside our report, we have to declare that table inside reports with the table statements. Table, I have used here bseg table, bseg standard table. I declared here bseg. Okay. Now I will execute. First of all, I will save my report. Then I will execute my report. Sorry, I have to activate before. So I have activated my report. Then I will click on processing. So this is the parameter. P for parameter, S for select options. Okay, this is the difference between. So inside the parameters, we will pass only one input field at a time. Coming to select options, we can pass multiple. It means multiple input fields at a time. When I click this multiple selection of options, here we will pass multiple input fields at a time. Okay. In future videos, we will use these select options. Okay. Then here I will click on back button. So some interviews they're asking, see, if so there are some intervals. If I give no intervals, if I give no intervals, see, it doesn't give, it having only one box. See, it means when you are specifying no intervals inside a select options, it will giving only one input box inside the select options. Okay. Then I will click on back button. I will give another. Now no intervals. Now I will click on no extension. So when I execute this one, at the time it doesn't give any multiple select options. See, here we will get two boxes, but here doesn't having any multiple select options button. Okay, that is the difference between no intervals and no extension. So this is very important interview questions. Create any radio button or check buttons and select options. So by using a parameter statement only, we can achieve it, that select options, radio buttons. Okay. So now I will show you how to get that radio buttons and check boxes. Okay. Let me comment this. So I'm using parameters p check. Okay, type as a check. Okay, then this is a checkbox p r1 type radio button group. I will give R1 group. We should group name is two radio buttons having a same group name. Okay, so P radio 2 R2, sorry, R1. Okay, now I will give it focus. By using By using the select options, we can create a drop down list. Okay, so now we will check the output for this statement. Let me, first of all, I will save, then I will click on active. Okay, now I will click on execute button. See, this is the check button. Sorry, this is the checkbox. These are the radio buttons. Okay, so if we want to change this, suppose p underscore che. So if you want to change this text, it means suppose if I want to make p underscore check is a checkbox. If I want to make radio button 1, radio button 2. So first, to change that pattern, we will go to text element, select text. Okay, here first one is checkbox. First one is checkbox and second one is radio 1 and radio 2. I will click on save. Then I will click on activate. Now I will click on back button. If I execute this one, see. So this is the way how to create a checkbox and radio button.